Hello, it's Parrish again with teaching how to skike in American. Real quick, I'm going to give you an intro on skiking. I've been asked on my site several questions about skikes and power slides and everything. First question was asked, which one is better? Which one's better for use? Skikes or power slides? I can tell you right now, I have very little experience with power slides because when I try to order me some power slides, I can never get them. So there's my first experience, is that good luck trying to find some in the US. Skikes are readily available from, was almost any site. Skates.com has stopped carrying them for some strange reason, I don't know why. But you can actually pick up a pair still at northernkites.com, which you'll see at the bottom of the screen. And it's also a new USA Skike rep, which is actually good news because they're actually going to, he's actually going to get Skike really going here in the US with trainers and everything. I can give you the email address, which when I get it will be posted right down at the bottom of the screen. Skike, basically, what everybody's been asking, what is a skike? A skike is pretty much a cross between skating and skiing. A lot of people like to say it's a cross between biking too, but the only thing that's bike about it is really just the pneumatic wheels. The skike basically is made up of two 6 1/4 inch, 6 by 1 1/4 inch wheels, pneumatic. They go up to 100 psi in pressure. I recommend when you're riding the Skike, maybe 95 to 100 is better because the softer the wheel is, the more resistance you have, and the more you have a tendency to fall forward, so to speak. Another thing you need for skiking is also poles. Right here are the standard Skike 1-for-you poles, which are actually adjustable to size and everything. These poles are great when you're first starting out, but then after a while when you get good, you will notice one flaw with them. They tend to break a lot. You first get breakage right here along the section where you adjusted it. You'll start getting cracking along the shaft. These are actually my third set of poles that I've got, and cracking has not started happening yet. But one thing that has happened, which basically made me throw in the towel, is that they are made with little aluminum inserts to hold the tips on. Well, with enough striking on the ground with these, those little inserts break off inside the tips, they come off, and you end up with basically having to buy a new set of poles instead of getting a replacement insert. They do not sell the inserts separately. You got to buy the whole set of poles all over again. To get mine to work, you may notice I have epoxied on my tips until I got me better poles, which I do recommend if you're going to be taking on skiking fully. It's from a site called www.webskis.com. I picked up some nice pair of Swix regular cross-country skiing poles. They made from carbon. Very tough poles that come with roller ski ferrule tips, which work just actually better than the Skike ones do. They also got the better wrist guards, wristbands that you wear to hold them on. They're a lot better. They're more Nordic, and they fit basically around your wrist and tighten up as so, versus the other ones just wrap around your wrist and go across, so you don't get that much support. So these work a whole lot better. Another thing I recommend before you start skiking, first time skiking, the most common issue that happens when you're skiking is while you're wearing the skikes, you may notice this little shin strap. This is basically wraps around your ankle to help with the braking. It also is there for support to hold the skiker on, along with the other straps. One thing that happens is even with sock, pants, or whatever, you will suffer one big thing, which I found out the hard way, is you will start getting wearing on your leg, like I did there, and end up with a hole in your leg eventually from all the skiking. I recommend what I did here is I took me a pair of ankle guards, some ankle supports, and I cut them up and used just the top parts to wrap as extra cushioning around the area where that strap's on at to prevent me from getting more holes in my legs, so to speak. So that's what I recommend for your first time skiking.